Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Ifity, and I'm back for, think this is day 24 of my consistent uploads. We're really close to 30 days. I hope that you guys have been enjoying the videos. Past few videos haven't done super well, but hey, I'm still on that grind, I guess. So, yeah, today I have a pretty interesting story for you guys. It's about some dumb people I was friends with when I was younger. And, I don't know, I guess without any more rambling, let's get into it. Okay, guys, so getting into this story, there's a couple of things that you need to know. When I was younger, I was super cringy, as well as a lot of my friends. I like to believe that I've matured a little bit now, but I'm still pretty cringe. Like some of the stuff I do, I look back on now, and I'm still kind of like, yeah, that was cringy. Why did I do that? That was kind of gross. But so basically, this story takes place in preschool, which the only reason I remember this so vividly is because the person that it happened with, his mom brings it up every single time I'm with him. And for this story, we'll give him some sort of name. I guess we can call him like Greg. So yeah, we'll just call him Greg for the story. So when we were in preschool, me and Greg were like best friends. We're not as close anymore, but we were really good homies in preschool, which isn't saying much. But we were homies from like preschool till about like fourth grade, I think, is when I kind of stopped hanging out with him. But yeah, so basically, when we were in preschool, we had this huge playground that we used to play on, and it had this huge slide in the middle, and then there was like kind of like a dirt track around it that you'd like go on these little tricycles and race around, and then there's this big tree in the middle that everybody would try and climb, and then there was like a sandbox, and like half of a tire, like half of it was underground, half of it was sticking out above the ground, and you could like hide in the top of it because I don't know, we were all small preschoolers, but basically, Greg, my friend, he would basically do anything, and he was kind of a weird kid. Like, I don't want to say weird because if he ever finds this video, that would be kind of awkward. But he was a strange young kid, and from the time that I met him in preschool, I thought it was really cool that he did all this stuff because it was stuff that I wouldn't do, like eat sand and eat bugs out of the sandbox, which like I would never do that personally. I don't know. That's just not a vibe that I'm about. I don't know. I kind of tend to like eating things that are like actual foods that aren't just like sand and ants. But nevertheless, Greg was into all that stuff. He liked kind of just doing crazy, stupid stuff. And on the particular day of this story, he did something that was not great. So we were all playing recess out or playing recess. We were all out at recess, just having a good time, kind of just vibing around, racing tricycles. And about halfway through our recess, Greg looks at me and goes, "Yo, I got to use the bathroom." And me, being me, I was kind of like, "Okay, like go use the bathroom." And he's like, "Nah, I don't want to stop playing." So we're kind of like, okay, like whatever. I guess he didn't have to use the bathroom that bad. So we all keep playing, and for a while, Greg was fine. Like we were all just kind of hanging out, having a good time, playing. And I remember we were playing like some tag game where we were doing tag hide and seek, and everybody hides in the tire. Like if you can get there first, that's where everybody hid. So I remember I was it, and I found everybody, and I went to the tire, which was normally Greg's hiding spot. Like he would normally get there first, like he was way faster than us, and he wasn't there. And so for about like 10 minutes or so, like I don't really remember how long it was. It feels longer in my head now, but for about 10 minutes or so, we could not find Greg anywhere. And after about 10 minutes, he just shows back up. And we're all kind of like, okay, that was weird. Where'd you go? And he was like, "Oh, no, like, I just went and I was hanging out by, like, the horse girls." And he didn't say the horse girls. He said their names, but they were the horse girls. They used to pretend that they were horses and, like, eat grass. And we were like, "That's weird. Why would you go hang out with them? I thought we were playing tag." like hide and seek tag. And he's like, oh, like I just had to go over there. So, we keep playing and we're all having a good time. Everything seems normal. And we go inside for nap time. And we get inside and we're laying on our cots. And Greg rolls over to me, turns over to me and goes, hey, I have a secret to tell you. And I was like, yo, okay, what's the secret? And he's like, I used the bathroom. And I was like, what? Like, what do you mean you used the bathroom? Like, okay, cool. And he's like, no, when I said that I went to hang out with the horse girls, I used the bathroom. And I was like, okay, like, you could have just said that. Like, you didn't have to hide it from us. Like, you could have just been like, yo, I had to use the bathroom, so I went and used the bathroom. But he keeps going on and he's like, no, not like that. Like, I used the bathroom. I went potty. And we were like, okay, cool. Like, okay. So I kind of brushed it off. I didn't really think much of it. I was kind of just like, yo, okay, like he used the bathroom. I don't know why he was so weirded out to tell us that, he used the bathroom. But after our nap, we all kind of wake up and I'm feeling like a little kind of groggy still. And the teachers come up to us and they're like, hey, we found something outside while we were cleaning up the playground and we need everybody to come outside. So all of us, which was only about like 30 kids, had to walk outside, and we walk over to the tree, and we're standing next to the tree, and one of our teachers goes, so who used the bathroom at recess? And, me and my friends are kind of like, well, none of us did. And Greg's kind of looking at me, kind of giving me like a side eye. And one of our friends, we can call him Trevor. Trevor, being I don't know, I guess a goody two shoes kid, kind of leans over and taps the teacher and is like, hey, I heard Greg telling Ziffity while they were in their cots that he used the bathroom during recess. And the teachers are like, okay, well, Greg, did you use the bathroom at recess? And he was like, yeah, I guess, like I did. And they were like, okay, so did you use the bathroom? And he was like, yeah. And they're kind of like, are you sure that you used the bathroom? And this is when Greg kind of just breaks down and he's like, no, I didn't use the bathroom. And they're like, well, where did you go? And he points, so we're at the tree and so basically the tree is in the middle of everything. And then there's kind of like this grassy area where the horse girls used to hang out. And he's like, I did it in the horse girl's pen. And me and my friends are losing it at this point because, Greg just pooped all over the horse girl's grass that, they ate at recess because they were weird. So we're all losing it and Greg is just teary-eyed. And so we're kind of like, yo, that sucks. And Greg is apologizing. The teachers call his mom. And we go home, and the next day, I think everything's fine. I think that they just talked to Greg and were like, yo, sorry, you can't do that. Like, you can't really use the bathroom like that while you're outside. Like, if you needed to use the bathroom, you got to go inside. But it doesn't stop there because Greg comes into school the next day, and so he comes in with his mom. And apparently, instead of just, owning up to the fact that, he pooped in the horse girl's place, he told his mom that it was my idea. So his mom comes into the school furious and is like, why didn't Ziffity get in trouble, blah, 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 blah. Why did only my son? It was Ziffity's idea. And I'm kind of just there like, what? Like, what do you mean? This was not my idea. And to this day, I never actually ended up getting in trouble because the school knew that it wasn't me. I've basically been around one of the school workers the entire recess playing this tag game. So because I was asking him where everybody went because I was kind of cheating. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. But so to this day, Greg's mom still believes that it was my idea to do it. Don't know why. Maybe you should just control your son. Make sure that he doesn't go and poop on the playground in preschool. But, that's it for the story. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. I'm Ziffity, and I'm out. Peace.